everybody. How y'all doing today? I am Queen Lillie. Welcome to my live. This is Life Under Trump. America is a reality show. Ever since Donald Trump has been back in the Oval Office, America has become a reality show. Donald Trump comes from the world of reality TV, and he has made America a reality show. Yes, he has. So he's threatening to have Governor Newsom arrested because he is speaking up. He did not order for the National Guard to be in LA. California itself, if they pull back their federal taxes, America will be in trouble because they pay the highest federal taxes. So Governor Newsom said if Donald Trump wants to start a war, threatening to arrest him, he would easily pull the federal funding because LA gives the biggest federal funding in this country. He had already stated previously that California could become its own country. Right now, Donald Trump is pretty much causing a purge in LA, and the purge is against brown people. There's a genocide against brown people in California. There's a genocide against brown people in America. America clear people don't like our brown people. America's clear people don't like black people. There's a genocide against black and brown people. Right now, LA brown people, they are experiencing what black people experience. They did the same thing to black people. It has even gotten so bad that Donald Trump has had the National Guard, the military has now one of the news reporters. It's a woman. She was reporting the news of what's going on in LA, and she got hit. This is bad. America that we once known, we no longer know it. America that was halfway decent to black people, we no longer know it. America that received the vote of the Hispanic, Latinos. Donald Trump received a huge amount of votes from our Latino people. The Latinos highly gave their vote to Donald Trump. And what does he do to reward them? He ships them off to El Salvador like they're nothing. Donald Trump is telling them they are nothing. The same way he told black people when he had his apartment buildings that they were nothing. Donald Trump and his father refused to rent to black people. So right now, the brown people are experiencing the treatment that he once gave to black people. Donald Trump hates black and brown people. Hit that like button as you are coming in. Hit that like button right now. Come on. I see y'all. Come out them bushes. Hit that like button. Hello, Queen Victorious One. Hello, King LaSwan. Hello, King Allen. Hello, everybody in my live. How you doing today? I hope you're doing very well. We got a lot to cover, y'all. This is somewhat a sad day because Donald Trump has pretty much put a purge in California. A purge has come, and I knew it was coming. Now I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. Donald Trump, you can see now there's videos of the military trucks coming in, the war trucks coming in. Donald Trump just may call a purge on the American people. Every last one of us. Mega, you ain't safe, baby. And what I've noticed, the Democrats are suing right now because the J6ers were not treated this way. Donald Trump is treating the LA protesters worse than J6 was treated. He didn't call for the military and the Marines on the J6ers, but Donald Trump has called for the Marines, the National Guard, Air Force against the protesters, which doing a peaceful protest, but now they're fighting back. Now they are fighting back. I won't judge them not one bit for fighting back. They belong here. Europeans didn't get here till later. Hit that like button. Also, if you like to get a membership, there's 2 different levels of memberships. There's a Ruby's membership and the Diamonds membership. Ruby's membership is $4.99. Diamonds membership is $9.99. America is a war zone. And anybody to blame is Donald J. Trump. Donald J. Trump is dangerous. MAGA is dangerous. Right now in LA, MAGA is targeting the LA protesters. And right now, there's a celebrity's son. I think his name is Russell. His father's name is Russell. I can't remember his name right off. But his son is out there, a white young fella, stating to the military that you do not work for Donald Trump. You work for the people. You should be on our side. But the military is listening to Donald Trump, the monster in that Oval Office. Blacks and browns are targeted today. There's a genocide against black and brown people. We're going to go ahead and get started. If you'd like to donate to my channel, you can send me super chats and super stickers. You can also send me something through Venmo, which is in my description. You can send me something through PayPal. The PayPal link is in my description as well. Again, America is in trouble. Donald Trump and MAGA are dangerous people. They have targeted black and brown people. Donald Trump hates black people. Donald Trump hates brown people. And I stand by that. He is showing us. But what he's doing in California, Governor Newsom does not agree with what Donald Trump is doing. Donald Trump is a dangerous man, and he always have been. He is Hitler 2.0. He is speaking words that Hitler spoke. Donald Trump is a reincarnation of Satan, Hitler, and his father. We are in danger, America. One moment. I'm kind of tired today, and I was trying to decide if I wanted to go live because I got booked for a video. I don't do raunchy videos, so don't get any of your sick brains. No, I don't do that. I'm too pretty for that. But and I'm 51 years old, still get booked for jobs and videos and everything. But I got booked for a video tomorrow, so I've been getting everything together, my whole look, everything. And it's cotton club style attire. So I've been dealing with that all day. You know how you had to get the long cigarette, you know, all that stuff. You got to be creative with the look and everything. So I'm kind of tired because I've been back and forth on the phone with the directors and everything. Ugh. But it's going to be fun. So I got to make it do what it do. And I got to make this video good for y'all. This is going to be a great live for y'all, okay? So give me a moment. Yes, at my age, 51, I still get booked for videos. I can't help God made me beautiful. I still got that youthful body, youthful face, youthful hair. I got it, baby. I got it. Natural, baby. Yes, God. Okay, so let's get started. Trump sends the Marines. He's out of control. It's such an embarrassment. He's not a good man. Donald Trump is the worst of the worst for this country. He has put our country in such a bad predicament right now. Right now, they are seriously stepping towards impeaching Donald Trump because he has put the American people in danger. He is using our military against us. And VP Kamalaharris told you people what he was going to do. And Donald Trump is doing just that. So, hold on. I got a lot to show y'all, beautiful people. Trump sends in Marines. He's out of control. Such an embarrassment to the American people. It's so bad. It's bad enough that he's a bad man. We all know that. But it's bad enough he's ugly and fat, and we got to look at him. And then he's doing all these evil things to the American people. VP Kamalaharris speaking right now.
From this administration is an administration that is pursuing a narrow, self-serving vision of America. But we also have a vision for America. And that is the vision that brings us together today and throughout the work that the leaders in this room have been doing. a vision of America that understands the power of the people, that understands the power.
You're retired, so no, they're not going to send for you, old butter butt, retired 2022. You old and stale. They ain't sent for you, honey.
Vision of the future,
kissy kiss, mind your business.
We wait to be given nothing. We take what we need.
And they have sent for the Marines. Keep Headset said it himself. Mind your business.
Organize, how we reach out, how we build community, how we build coalition is how we are stronger as a nation. And that is the
hit that like button. Come on, thank you.
It's the work of the leaders here to understand we're not going to wait for somebody to come up with the plan. We'll make the plan. We'll write the plan. We'll live the plan. We'll act the plan.
I love her.
The plan.
That is what a leader is, but y'all voted in a criminal. Because you know what? Anybody you vote for, that's who you are. It ain't no hearsay like y'all put out rumors about VP Kamalaharris giving head to the Harlem Boys cry. Y'all ain't seen her do none of that, but we seen Donald Trump in action. So when I speak of that monster in the Oval Office, you too have seen him in action. There's not rumors, baby. Don't go there with me.
He will target and punish those who disagree with him or refuse to bend to his will. He calls these Americans the enemy within.
He's the enemy within.
That he would use the American military to go after American
That's what he's doing.
Citizens. Journalists whose stories he doesn't like. Nonpartisan election officials who refuse to cheat by finding a few extra votes.
Yep.
Judges who insist on
he cheated in the election
instead of following him. It is for reasons like these that General Mark Lillie, the former chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, Donald Trump's top general, has called Trump, and I quote, fascist to the core. Said he will target and punish those who disagree.
She tried to tell the American people, but because the vast majority of our white people are racist, they didn't want to listen. But they bowed down and kissed the ring to a criminal, a man that SA women, and just may have done that to a 13-year-old. So Trump, he just isn't a good person. There's not a good bone in Donald Trump. The National Guard Armory has been contacted. And at this point, while the National Guard is there, they have not been fed. They have not been given a place to sleep. They sleeping just anywhere. Donald Trump is abusive in so many ways, and I stand on that. Look at this.
It's just disgraceful. Not only did Donald Trump federalize the National Guard and send troops into Los Angeles, but he's not even taking care of the troops that he's deploying throughout California. He's not giving them any water, any food. They don't have the supplies that they're supposed to have. They're sleeping on floors. Let me show you this new reporting from the San Francisco Chronicle.
And this is a fact. Pay attention. Look, they're not lying.
Sleeping on floors in exclusive photos. This was written June 9th, 2025. Take a look at this photo that the Chronicle exclusively obtained. This is just absolutely stunning.
This is Donald Trump's doing.
Now let me share some specifics. Remember,
he doesn't care about the military. He's a military dodger.
They write, the troops whose makeshift quarters are shown in photographs exclusively obtained by the Chronicle arrived without federal funding for food, water, fuel, equipment, or lodging, said the source, who is granted confidentiality under Chronicle policies. This person said state officials in the California National Guard were not to blame. Quote, this is what happens when the president and Secretary
your news network will not give you the truth. I'm giving you the truth. Fair use, educational purpose, and great for research.
This is really the failure of the federal government for going to federalize these troops, then take care of them.
This is not from January 6th, you piece of SHIT. Go away.
It's disgraceful. Not only did Donald Trump federalize the National
and get your mouth off of Donald Trump's balls.
But he's not even taking care.
Some breaking news right now. California Attorney General Rob Bonta has officially announced that the state
Happy Monday, Queen Bianca Edwards.
Over its presidential memorandum federalizing the National Guard without Gavin Newsom's essentially approval. Attorney General Bonta argues that this presidential memorandum is a clear violation of states' rights, a violation of California's rights, and essentially goes around state sovereignty under the 10th Amendment of the United States Constitution. The lawsuit hasn't officially been filed yet, I don't believe, but it will be filed today, as soon as today. And then we're going to see what happens. This is a case that will almost certainly go up to the United States Supreme Court, and it may go up pretty quickly because the Trump administration wants to continue ICE enforcement activities for the course of another 28 or 29 days in Los Angeles. And so the protests will continue. The National Guardsmen will remain on the ground, at least for now, until a court acts. So we'll see what happens next. I'll be providing you updates throughout the day and night. So subscribe for free to my Substack linked in bio and follow along to update on all the news.
Hello, Queen Victoria's one.
We have some breaking news right now. California Attorney General Rob Bonta has officially announced that the state will be...
Donald Trump did all this without the approval of the government of California. Newsom is a good man. He would not allow this to happen to the American people or not even to the immigrants. He understands hardship. He talked about how he grew up. He didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his mouth like Donald J. Trump, the monster in the Oval Office. So it seems like those pens and dolls are working. Thank you, Louisiana, and all the others with your pens and dolls. It's working. Let me show what I'm talking about. Donald Trump just falling all over the place. Keep sticking. Stick that motherfucker every day you get. Stick that bitch. All right. So Trump slips while walking up the stairs to Air Force One. I'm going to show you a photo. And then I'm going to show you a video. Keep sticking that bitch. So this is a photo of Donald Trump when he failed going up the steps to, Air Force One. The devil is a liar. He shall fall. His regime is falling. He's falling literally. Look at here. We're going to let that play again. Stick him. Get him. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. Stick him. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. Stick him. So, who's more cognitive, Donald Trump or President Joe Biden? Donald Trump or President Barack Obama? Who we celebrating on June the 14th on Donald Trump's birthday? President Barack Obama. Oh, yeah. Donald Trump. Those pens feel good, don't they? You think you're just having a pinch? No, bitch. They stick in your ass. Get him! So, dear God, this king is right. Listen. I think this is Kurt Russell's son, if I'm not mistaken. So listen to him.
You'll talk with your assault rifles and your sticks.
See, VP Kamalaharris told us what Donald Trump was going to do. Use the military against the American people. I thank you, Jesus, that my daughter she's did her term. She's a veteran. I thank you, Jesus. She ain't got to go back and deal with none of this. I remember it might have been around the time of COVID or close to the time of COVID. I think it was around the time of COVID because we wasn't working on set. We couldn't work because, the COVID time. 19, sorry for saying, 19 time. And they tried to contact my daughter. For some reason, they couldn't contact. So they contacted me. I was like, I ain't talked to her. She ain't going back to that shit. Why? Not under Donald Trump watch. The devil is a lie. And definitely not under his watch in this term. The devil is a liar. You would not use my child as a target. Use your children, Donald Trump. Send your little boys out there digging in his pocket. Send Barron out there. He young. In good health, hopefully. Oh, they said the Marines, the Navy like the boys. Your son would fit in perfectly. It's Pride Month. He just like his father. So, former Defense Secretary Mark Esper said Trump asked if they could SHOTT people. Wait a minute. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Donald Trump is the devil. Donald Trump is evil. And he only is out to hurt the American people. And he asked him, can you just pow them in their legs or something? This is what you voted for, MAGA. Hold on. So just look. And I'm going to read to you what Donald Trump asked the former defense secretary. This man is deranged. Donald Trump is dangerous. Get him out of that Oval Office. Impeach Trump. So it says now, may be a good time to remember that Trump asked his first term Secretary Mark Esper if he could pow the protesters. And that's why he has a military out there now. And I guarantee he gave orders to pow this time. Donald Trump hates black and brown people. He wants them to take down the brown people in California. The people that California originally belonged to. Mexico originally owned California. Newsom loves black and brown people, but Donnie don't like your ass. So don't you dare take up for him. Those MAGA Latinos, you are a damn fool. So let's hear what Gavin Newsom has to say. I'm with him.
Trump needs to pull back. He needs to stand down. Donald Trump is inflaming these conditions. This is Donald Trump's problem right now, and if he can't solve it, we will.
He continues to
solve it, baby.
Always hit you hard publicly. Just 10 minutes ago, he put out another Truth Social telling you and the mayor to apologize to the people of Los Angeles. You guys go.
He needs to apologize. Donald Trump is the problem.
Have you spoken in the last couple of days to the president on any of this?
Yeah, we know.
Donald Trump is a dangerous man.
Barely this issue never came up. I tried to talk about LA, wanted to talk about all these other issues. We had a very decent conversation.
When was this?
This was late Friday night, about 1:30.
Donald Trump doesn't keep his word. He's a liar, a compulsive liar.
He's a stone cold liar. He said he did. Stone cold liar.
Tell him, baby.
It was a very civil conversation. I've always wanted to approach engagement with the President of the United States in a respectful and responsible way. But there's no working with the president. There's only working for him. And I will never work for Donald Trump. Donald Trump needs to pull back. He needs to stand down. Donald Trump is inflaming these conditions. This is Donald Trump's problem right now. And if he can't solve it, we will.
He continues to, as always, hit you hard publicly. Just 10 minutes ago, he put out another Truth Social telling you and the mayor to
somebody
apologize.
Please remove Donald Trump from using Truth Social and Twitter, which I forgot Elon suspended his account. Those Twitter fingers, cut him off. Treat him how he treats everybody else. You're cutting off air supply to our brown people. Turn his phone off. More from Newsom from another point of view from Carrier.
When the border czar said to me yesterday, he did not rule out literally arresting you, nor Mayor Bass, if you interfere in his work. He said you hadn't yet.
He's a tough guy. Why doesn't he do that? He knows where to find me. But you know what? Let your hands off 4-year-old girls.
Sharon Stegall, go lick a toilet.
Let your hands
Sharon
off
Stegall, go lick a toilet.
Live their lives, man. Trying to live their lives, paying their taxes. Been here 10 years. The fear, the horror. The hell is this guy? Come after me, arrest me. Let's just get it over with. Tough guy.
Donald Trump is not a strong man. He's a punk.
Literally arresting
that
you,
stinks.
nor Mayor Bass, if you
and he's ugly and fat.
He's a tough guy.
Like the lady that just left that stupid comment.
You know what?
Ugly and fat.
Let your hands off 4-year-old girls that are trying to get educated. Let your hands off these poor people that are just trying to live their lives.
Preach.
Man. Trying to live their lives, paying their taxes.
Black people know how they are feeling right now. We know what you're feeling, my brown people.
Come after me, arrest me. Let's just get it over with. Tough guy.
Tom Homan, the border czar, said to me,
Donald Trump is not a tough guy. Donald Trump is the biggest pussy wussy ever. That's who Donald Trump is. Donald Trump is the monster in the Oval Office. Donald Trump is the biggest criminal, but he calls black and brown people criminals. The criminal is on Pennsylvania Avenue at the plantation, the biggest plantation ever. The slave master is the enemy within, Donald J. Trump. Trump is a dangerous man. He is Hitler 2.0.
He called Mike Pence an effing loser?
He didn't call him directly, but he was looking at him when he was saying it. And it really caught my attention. And I thought, that we're at a different spot now. He's going to finally give a direct order to deploy paratroopers into the streets of Washington, D.C., and I'm thinking with weapons and bayonets. This would be horrible.
What specifically was he suggesting that the U.S. military should do?
Come on, hit that like button, beautiful people. All of my kings and queens, don't drop your crown. Hit that like button. Thank you.
That's what we should do, that we should bring in the troops and shoot the protesters.
The commander-in-chief was suggesting that the U.S. military shoot protesters.
Yes, in the streets of our nation's capital. That's right. Shocking.
We have seen in other countries.
But he wouldn't say that for the J6ers.
Government use their military to shoot protesters. Right. What kind of governments are those?
Well, those are banana republics, right? Or authoritarian regimes. We all remember Tiananmen Square, right, in China.
He called Mike Pence an effing loser?
He didn't call.
How are you going to call Mike Pence a loser? Why? Because he wouldn't lie for you and say you won the 2020 election and he told who the true winner was? That was President Joe Biden. The First Lady, Dr. Jill Biden. What is Melania Trump title? Slut, hoe. News all over the internet. News on the Russian news. Displayed by Putin. Her husband is a criminal, the biggest con in the Oval Office, Melania Trump. Got nudes everywhere. MAGA suck one. So Satan in the White House has now put LA in harm's way. And Maxine Waters is trying to fight for the American people. The Democrats care. What are the Republican Party doing? Nothing to help the American people.
I don't know why you're in my city. You did the governor was not contacted. This is Trump and his outrageous attempt to not only
Donald Trump must be impeached.
but to frighten us.
Impeach Trump.
This is wrong, and I hope that none of you will use those guns to shoot anybody. There's no reason to shoot anybody. Don't allow them to make your service in a service where you're killing people. Don't do it. Defy them. Don't shoot those guns for anything. Thank you.
Let me tell you something. She may be old, but she powerful. A black woman, we will stand in your face and won't be afraid. You can have a gun. She ain't gonna be afraid. Let me tell you something. I was 13 years old. I didn't have somebody do it. Somebody put one to my head at 13 and made me do something I didn't want to do. And the time came around when I was probably 23 that I got to face that person. I'm not going to say what I did, but I wanted to do some serious damage. And he remembers me. He remembered me so much that he told my daughter's grandmother what I did. And I told her on the phone, I have no idea what you're talking about. I would never forgive that person. And if I could have did what I wanted to really do, I would have relished in it. But I'm not crazy. I'm not like Donald Trump, stupid. But I will never forget, at 13 years old, he put a pow-pow to my head and made me do something I didn't want to do. And for many years, I didn't speak of it out of fear. Because I recall when I was a young teenager that this person that did prison time had unalived somebody that I personally knew. So I was in fear for many years. But I ain't scared of shit now. I'm much older. I'm 51. Ain't scared of shit. Donald Trump is a dangerous person. He is Diddy, the original Diddy. He is Epstein, the original Epstein. He's a monster. Anybody with 34 felonies is a monster. Women, I'm telling you, don't fear shit. Maxine Waters ain't scared of shit. When you live a long time and you experience some shit, you ain't scared of shit.
Will take place this month in the Congress of the United States of America. This month. We will not allow a tyrant to take control of democracy. This country was not built on a dictatorship. This country was built on democracy. We are the people who must fight to maintain the democracy that has made America the country it is today. Are you going to fight? I believe that when the courts can't control him because he flouts the orders of the court, I believe that when he owns the Republican Party in the House and the Senate, I must bring impeachment to a vote in the House of Representatives. I'm telling you.
And I'm telling you what they need to do, and they better get on it right now. Because Donald Trump is looking for a purge to happen, and they will be trying to purge black and brown people. ICE has been said to be the KKK, the J6ers. That's why they wear masks. And Proud Boys. Take the masks off, bitches. Take them off. But MAGA is nothing but cowards. I recall from the KKK, they wore masks. Now they wear red hats. And I ain't never scared. So just so we understand, I'm going to show you something, then I'm going to read it, okay? This is comparing what Donald Trump is doing to our beautiful brown people, Mexicans, and look at the J6s. He put the military on Mexicans in Los Angeles, California, but the insurrection, nothing was done to them. They harmed the law. That's what J6ers did. Compared to what's going on now on the J6ers. Donald Trump even pardoned them. See, criminals like criminals. Donald Trump is a criminal. MAGA is a terroristic group. They get along just fine. That's his military. Right now, Donald Trump has did dog whistles. And in LA right now, the J6ers and MAGA is trying to attack our brown people. But what I will say, the brown people, they fighting back. And I'm loving it. Fight back. Europeans were not here before Mexicans. No. The Europeans, they don't do anything but lie. Yes. So, from my understanding, the Mexican Americans in the protests in Los Angeles, there are no reported deaths, and it's a riot. That's what they want us to believe. But a bunch of MAGA attacked the Capitol building. Police officers died, and it's a peaceful protest. That's what Donald Trump wants us to believe. The monster in the Oval Office wants us to believe that the J6ers was a peaceful protest. While in LA, they're considered criminals, dangerous. That's what they did to black people. After they beat us, murdered us, enslaved us, they said black people were the bad people. I'm going to keep some thoughts in my head, okay? You just don't want to know what I'm thinking. This is for Satan's birthday that I'm about to show y'all. These are the tanks that they're using for Trump's birthday. And it's costing the American taxpayers $45 million to use the military tanks for Donald Trump's birthday, for the evil man, Satan, in the Oval Office birthday. They're taking $45 million of the taxpayers' money for this nutcase sitting behind the Oval Desk birthday. The racist nutcase. The criminal who has 34 felonies. Wasting taxpayers' money. They supposed to been gutting out waste. Well, we don't see it. Because we keep seeing y'all wasting our money. That's what we see. The American people see it. So I have told y'all there's a purge coming. MAGA is there in LA attacking brown people. Trump let loose a dog whistle. J6s are attacking the protesters. Trump is to blame for all of this. A racist in the Oval Office. You see MAGA with their Trump flag? They are attacking the brown people. Donald Trump did a dog whistle. And now they're out attacking people in LA. America. You have a fascist in the White House. He thinks he's Hitler. And see, when white people get old, they revert to whoever their ancestors were. Donald Trump is in the White House, which is the original plantation home. And he's sitting there looking at the black and brown people as his slaves. And black people helped build that plantation home as they built all the other plantation homes. The slave master is Donald Trump. So let's keep Newsom in our prayers because Donald Trump is threatening to arrest him, okay? Trump is Hitler 2.0, Satan.
Breaking news right now, Donald Trump is officially backing arresting Governor Gavin Newsom from California. He was just asked by reporters whether or not he supports Tom Homan, whose Donald Trump's supporters are, his call to potentially arrest or detain Governor Newsom over what's happening in Los Angeles. And Trump's response was, I would do it if I were Tom. I think it's great. Sign that Donald Trump supports arresting a sitting governor. For what crimes? I don't know.
There's no crime.
Now,
Donald Trump committed several crimes.
Potentially arresting Mayor Bass, along with Governor Newsom.
That's the black mayor. He hates black people.
Of some sort, but there's no evidence that either the governor or the mayor did any of that. And Donald Trump has really been on a tirade against both Newsom, Bass, and other California officials over the past 2 days as the protests have erupted in Los Angeles. I'll keep you updated throughout the day, so be sure to subscribe.
Donald Trump is old and senile, and because he's old and senile, and there has been said he has dementia. That's what the word on the streets are, that he has dementia. A lot of news reporting that he has dementia. Yes. So because of that, he's reverting to his ancestors, his white ancestors. Some of it his bloodline come from Germany, so that's why he had to acting like Hitler. Donald Trump is living in the biggest plantation house ever, and his wife is not living there with him. He's dangerous. Listen to me, America. The man has 34 felonies. There's nothing that this monster would not do. Nothing.
Trump is invading Los Angeles tonight because he needs a distraction. Think about the timing. He's destroyed the economy. All the numbers show that. Elon called him. He's completely lost control of the situation. He will literally do anything to make sure that you don't talk about that. If that means invading an American city, that's exactly what he'll do. Funny how he's using the National Guard now, but he forgot to on January 6th. Crazy how that works. Donald Trump is invading Los Angeles tonight because he needs a distraction. Think about the timing. He's destroyed the economy. All the numbers show that. Elon called him. He's completely lost control of the situation. He will literally do anything to make sure that you don't talk about If that means invading an American city, that's exactly what he'll do. Funny how he's using the National Guard now, but he forgot to on January 6th. Crazy how that works. Donald Trump.
I told y'all, he wouldn't use it on the J6s, the people that he pardoned, those criminals, MAGA party, the terroristic group. Yeah. MAGA is a terroristic group. Donald Trump is a dangerous man. And I stand on that. He's a criminal. Prove me wrong. He has 34 felonies. Prove me wrong. SA victims. And I can't stand a dirty MFer that touch women in there when they don't want to be touched. Shall your soul rot. Burn inside your soul. Your entire bloodstream burn. Stick. Epstein and T-Rump. This is why he doesn't want the files released. Look at these photos. He didn't know Epstein. All right. So you didn't know Epstein, then why are you in photos with him? Partying up, Trump. It looks like you know him to me. Donnie, you said you didn't know Epstein, buddy. Pissy depends. You said you didn't know Epstein. I even showed y'all videos. He knows Epstein. He partied with him, even his wife. Yeah, he knows Epstein. All right, all right, all right. So Trump approves J6ers' violence, pardon them, pardon all, but a peaceful protest done by brown people, he has a National Guard attacking them.
I know you're pain. I know you're hurt. We had
Look at the J6ers.
that was stolen from us. It was a landslide election, and everyone knows it, especially the other side.
Compulsive liar, Donald Trump.
Home now. We have to have peace. We have to
Compulsive liar, Donald Trump. They attacked the police,
We don't want anybody
and he
hurt.
pardoned
It's a very
them.
tough period of time. There's never been a time like this where such a thing happened.
He dog whistled for them to harm people at the Capitol.
This was a fraudulent election.
Donald Trump is a fraud.
Play into the hands of these people. We have to have peace. So go home. We love you. You're very special. We've seen what happens. You see the way others are treated that are so.
I can't take his voice, y'all. I dislike this man so much. I hate his face. I hate his voice. I hate the thought that he just may be funky as hell. I hate him. And I said, and I stand on it. And God don't approve of that. And I pray about it later and ask for repentance for my soul. I don't like this MF. I don't like anybody that don't like my black and brown people. MAGA is a terroristic group. There's a black and brown genocide in America.
Joe Biden can't even walk up a flight of stairs on Air Force One.
Love to talk smack about President Biden.
Together. The last thing that this incompetent
I'm gonna refresh y'all memory. Him falling
doing is risking war with a nuclear-armed Russia or China or other countries. We have somebody that doesn't have a clue representing us. Joe Biden can't even walk up a flight of stairs on Air Force One.
Okay, running them D suckers. It's amazing karma, honey. Karma comes back around, baby. Oh, let me show y'all Donald Trump falling. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. Yeah, Humpty Dumpty. Fat boy. Look at fat boy falling, going up Air Force One. Didn't he make fun of President Joe Biden falling? Well, Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. Look at Humpty Dumpty. Hold on, MAGA. This who you worship. An old senile bastard. Look at his face. He had a great fall. Look at all that black people makeup he got on. Donnie, why you do this to yourself? You will never be President Barack Obama. Stop wearing black people makeup. You embarrass present American people. Humpty Dumpty. I'm going to show you this, then I'm going to read it to you, okay? Look at that ugly man. He like a squirrel. Those eyebrows, just like a squirrel. A raccoon or some kind of rodent. Anyway, it says breaking. All 11 of Trump's Arizona fake electors have just been indicted and charged with state crimes. Trump keeps losing in the real world, although he has formed a reality show called America. But in the real world, 11 of Trump's Arizona fake electors have just been indicted. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. Yeah.
Holy shit! You guys come here! Elon Musk has lied for 27 years about his credentials. He does not have a BS in physics or any technical field.
Donald
Nor
Trump's
did he
bottom.
get into a PhD
I mean, his
program.
top,
He dropped out
Elon
in
Musk.
1995 and was illegal. Later, investors quietly arranged a diploma, but not in science. Here's the fake diploma. Musk has falsely claimed to have a degree in physics from the University of Pennsylvania that he obtained in
Him and Trump
1995,
just
when in fact,
alike.
he has no such degree, and his only degree he holds obtains later than that. Upon information and
So Elon Musk lied about his degree. Trump lies too, just like that. They both liars. The bromance, the love romance. His true love is Elon Musk. But there, there's a lover's quorum right now.
Y'all take the whole immigration side out of this, because some of y'all can't get over the whole immigration side of it. I need y'all to understand what is happening right now. Against the wishes of the governor of California, the president of the United States has federalized National Guard troops to put down a protest in California against what the governor has directly asked him to do. This is not one of the biggest protests we've ever seen. This is not some major protest. There is nothing to warrant this level of escalation, and we have never seen something like this in modern American history to do this against the wishes of the governor. This is a dangerous precedent to let be set. I need y'all to look past the immigration side of this and understand what is going on. The president is deploying military forces to put down a protest. That is what he is doing. And if that is allowed to become
A purge is coming.
Protest this now and call this out and condemn this. If this is allowed to be set in stone, this will
Donald Trump
again.
is getting a hard on from all of this. This is how he get off.
Lower and lower every time it happens.
Just like
Until
Hitler.
it becomes the norm that anytime there is a protest, the military gets sent in. And do you know what type of government you get to when the military gets stepped in? Anytime there's a protest, think about what type of government that is. Let's just say we have invaded countries that have gotten to that kind of government before. And we are now perpetuating that exact thing here in the United States. Nothing about this. I don't care about the immigration side of it. That is a red herring. That doesn't matter. The truth of what is going on is that the president of the United States is currently using military forces as a policing activity against the will of the governor of that state. This will happen again if it is allowed to become precedent, and that requirement, that threshold, like I said, it gets lower and lower and lower every time. And you may think it doesn't matter now. What if something happens that you don't like? All right, the government should never be using military forces to stop people from expressing a First Amendment right to freedom of speech and freedom of protest. I don't care that there has been some violence in the protest. None of that justifies this level of escalation that we have now seen out of the federal government. This is a dangerous thing to do, and it is going to get even worse soon.
A purge is coming. That's Donald Trump's goal. Oh, I forgot to show y'all this photo yesterday. Didn't I tell you that Trump is the original Diddy? He's the original Diddy. Uh-huh. Freaks. Nasty men.
This battle line's being drawn.
Uh-oh, hold on.
Nobody's
So it says every time Trump, I can't play that music, sorry. It says every time Trump tweets, America first, just remember where he got that slogan from. This is a Klansman. This is where he got it from. Donald Trump loves the Klan, y'all. Don't let him fool you. And don't let MAGA be in my chat with the bullshit lying to you. So look at the Klans. This is what the Klans used to say. America first. Look. See, Donald Trump likes repeating history from his ancestors. He's a bad person. And right now, I'm going to show you a video of LA standing up. Stand up. Uh-oh, hold on. Fuck them up, fuck them up. Fuck them up, fuck them up. Getting rid of people that was here before the Europeans. Fuck them up, fuck them up. Targeting people that was here before they was ever here. Targeting brown people. Mexico originally owned California. And the white man steals everything. Who owned California previously? Mexico. And Governor Newsom plans on joining President Claudia Sheinbaum. Who's on this earth before everybody else? Black people. Black people were the first people on this earth. Thousands and thousands of years here before everybody else. White people only been on this earth a couple thousand years. And you steal everything. So I'm going to tell you what Queen Jasmine Crockett has to say about this situation. She is no fan of Donald Trump. Not at all. So Queen Jasmine speaks up. I'm going to show you, then I will read it, okay? This is Queen Jasmine's thoughts on what is occurring right now. So Queen Jasmine Crockett says first, they illegally deport citizens under Donald Trump, under his permission to do so. Then they unleash ICE to terrorize communities. ICE has gone to people's jobs, pulled them from their jobs, went to their homes with their children and separated them from their children, have even taken children with cancer, taken them. That's what the white man does. Now they've got the National Guard in LA to silence protesters. This ain't about law and order, America. No. This is what authoritarianism looks like. Donald Trump the fascist. Hitler 2.0. Donald Trump hates black and brown people. Look at his freak.
People, so he tells everybody what they want to hear.
So how do you know this?
This is Epstein talking about his best friend, Donald Trump, the monster in the Oval Office.
To sell. It's very much like Clinton. Both Bill and Donald have the ability to go over to a fat, ugly woman. So you are the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. So you probably know he has scouting about you. You see that? Saying, male pattern, there's not anything horrible you would do. There's nasty things with best friends.
He said he don't know Epstein, y'all.
First tries to gain.
Every time he's moving his lips, he's lying.
He is able to convince people. So he tells everybody what they want to hear. Able to convince people. So he tells everybody what they want to hear.
Donald Trump.
You know this. He has a sense of humor. He can be funny.
Right. His ability to sell. It's very much like Clinton. Both Bill and Donald have the ability to go over to a fat, ugly woman. So you are the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. So you probably know he has scouting about you. You see that? Saying, male pattern, there's not anything horrible you would do.
was a nasty person with best friends' wives.
So the old crusty Trump always starting something. The mess he has started in LA. He has said that Joe is called Sleepy Joe, President Joe Biden. But we're gonna see who is this real sleepy, slimy person. So he has Sleepy Joe beat. And I'm gonna show you what I mean. Trump falls asleep everywhere he goes. He falls asleep going up the steps to get on Air Force One. Well, let me show you this.
Let's count how many
Look at
times
the
he
fat
nods.
slob. Look at the fat slob.
Wake up.
Wake up, fat ass. Fat boy. He's so ugly.
Tired, Trump. Tired.
Fat boy. He sure is ugly. Fat boy. Don't you hear me, boy?
He's falling asleep in 1 minute, child. 1 minute.
He sure is ugly.
Mr. Prime Minister, thank you very much.
Yeah, I don't know what he's
to have a continued, maybe a better relationship than ever.
Let's count how many times he nods, y'all. Wake up.
See, he's fat, so that fat makes him tired.
Tired, Trump. Tired, boss.
Tired, boss. Tired and ugly.
Let's see how many times he's falling asleep in 1 minute, child. 1 minute countdown. Okay. Do a different pose.
Mr. Prime Minister, thank you very much.
Hey, Donald Trump, draft dodgers don't get parades. Do you know what $100 million that you want to spend on a parade for yourself could get for our troops, like our frontline infantry, just to have the gear they need to survive? What about for our veterans standing in longer and longer
He
lines
doesn't
at the
care,
VA
baby.
as Elon Musk slashes tens of thousands of personnel? What about for the 250th anniversary of the Army? The entire Army wants to celebrate an anniversary, and you want a parade. Give me a break. Talk about selfishness. Let's think about service. Let's think about what our troops do every single day to put their lives on the line for our country.
And right now, he has our troops in LA putting their lives on the line. Donald Trump is a dangerous man. MAGA is a terroristic group. Wake up, America. Fight back. Reclaim our country. I love you. Bye.